Welcome to my reading for June for Pisces. This month, the readings are about love, and that is love as in relationships, dealings with fellow human beings, and it is all also talking about love as it pertains to the self, in other words, self-esteem and self-confidence and compassion for your own issues. I've already shuffled the cards, and if you have Sun, Moon, or Rising in Pisces, this reading is for you. So let's see what is at the heart of the matter for Pisces in June. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune signifies change, and it's usually change for the better. At the base of the reading, we see the Death card. This indicates to me that a new cycle is starting because something is ending and your fortune is changing. We'll see what this means later. This Death card is a card of Scorpio, but it definitely in my mind signifies that something is ending that needed to end. So let's see what crosses the Wheel of Fortune for Pisces. The Chariot. So the first three cards we've seen here are major arcana. And the Chariot is forward movement. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Things are moving ahead. The indication would be that this is to the positive, and the Chariot is telling me that things are moving fast. The Chariot is a card that talks about reining the different forces together, moving forward and being able to drive the two horses in the same direction, the direction that you wish to go. So it looks like a time when you get to sort of decide what it is that you want to do going forward. So let's see what is at the base. What is underlying energy here? What's at the base for Pisces in June? Several cards. The King of Swords. I'll take these in order. The King of Swords is really the bringer of truth. The King of Swords is a leader who is wise, is able to get to the truth of things, and deals with situations with compassion and honesty. There's a lot of strength here at the base, and so I think that you're looking to find information. This could be a person around you who is an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. In the recent past, there has been, in your personality, I would say, a shift toward the ability to give and to receive. I think that Pisces are more often givers than receivers. So this is a change that I think will serve you well. And coming into your consciousness and really embracing the idea that this is the end of one cycle and the beginning of the next is the Fool. The Fool is the first card in the tarot, and it is really the card of the beginner. So you may be thinking about doing something entirely different than you have done before, or at least changing your way of looking and thinking about things, because the Fool, all things are possible and nothing is scary. And underlying this, there's another 6, which is telling me that you're reaching balance in different ways. What you may have done is you may have examined yourself, because Pisces is nothing if not spiritual, and gone back and reconciled some things that came up from you emotionally in your past. The card can be one of nostalgia, but it also signifies an emotional balance that I think you've been working hard to achieve. And the Chariot also shows that if you're balanced, you can move forward. So let's see what is coming into the near future for Pisces. What energy is coming into your future in June? Okay, we have several cards. The first one that came out, well, there's 4 cards, so I will take these in order. Okay, the Hierophant is the first card that turned up, and the Hierophant is telling me that you are in a spiritual state of mind. Wait, this is the near future. You are going to be thinking about spiritual things. We just talked about that Pisces is a spiritual being. And the Hierophant is a traditional, in the traditional deck, it is a traditional religious figure. It is kind of like the Pope, but it can also be a spiritual institution of another sort. It could be a church, it could be spiritual, just becoming more spiritually oriented or more aware of it. It could also mean organizations like government organizations, rules, regulations, and tradition. So there could be something in your future that involves this kind of thing. Now, your own energy right now is the Emperor. This is a strong, strong, strong card. This is a King of Kings card. This is generally associated with Aries energy. So if you have Aries in your chart, you are rocking the Aries energy right now. This is strength, and this is wisdom, and this is power. This is a card that, if it's misused, can be turned in a direction that is the my way or the highway and power hunger. But in the upright position, it just shows a person who is in great control with great power at this moment. And your environment is, interestingly, is talking about an internal journey. You are looking inside yourself. This card and this card are similar. So I think that what you've done is you've looked at your past and you are thinking in more spiritual terms. And this is the environment in which you can do this. Now, the power of the Emperor means that you're going to do everything in your power to go deep inside yourself and looking for what is hidden and what it is that you're hoping will be revealed. And these two cards go really well together because this one is a Pisces card. The Pisces power here is very strong, and you have the ability to go inside yourself and discover these things. There is also around you the Knight of Cups, and this is a message of love. And so there could be someone around you who is going to express their love for you, or at least to be very compassionate towards you. So looking at the situation, it looks like things are turning in a really positive direction. You're going to have the power to achieve the things that you want to achieve, and you're going to find out what it is that you need to know. And you also have love and support around you. So let's see what the outcome is. What is the outcome in June for Pisces? What is the outcome, please? The outcome is really the topic of June. It is happiness. It's emotional bliss. It is a loving, wonderful feeling. It's love, joy, happiness. At the base, things have been disrupted for you. This card is telling me that something in the situation, and that's why the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune are here. The Tower card shook things up, and it shook it up in a wonderful way. And that's the thing about the Tower. We often look at this card and go, oh my goodness, that's scary. But this is a new phase for you. This is a new chapter in Pisces life. And you are able to harness these deep powers that you have within yourself. And you're going to find those things that you're looking for. Now, let's look at the base a little bit more. I don't want to go too far back because we kind of know the situation, but you have experienced some either struggling to find resources and having to find them in interesting ways, or being deceived. You have around you a person who, let's see, the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. There could be a person around you who is very creative and energetic. And I will just go back as far as this because the Sun and the moon are both in this reading. This is where you came from. Things have been turning in a positive. This is joy and shining the light on things that are unknown. So you have been on the path to get past some probably difficult times. And what is happening for you is changing everything. And I want to pull one more card. What else does Pisces need to know in June? What else does Pisces need to know about June? Okay, show me. The Queen of Pentacles is interesting. The Queen of Pentacles is energy that, let's see what's at the base, the Ace of Pentacles. So something that you are working on is going to turn in a positive direction, and you have hope, you have healing, you have this happiness. And there's someone around you who could be an earth sign or could have an earth sign in their chart that has a great deal of groundedness, compassion, and you have this support. And I think this is a person around you that could be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. And if you need some support to lean on, they are the kind of person that would be able to give you that support. And with that, I will leave it there. Thank you very much.